market roundup with you and tell you what's going on with rates, what's going on in real estate. Well, as we talked about last week a little bit, we had a major move in the bond market. I told you a couple weeks ago, it was the last really 2, 3, and 4 weeks back, kind of setting up that we were in a sideways trading range in the market, that we needed to hold a certain floor of support, but that we were getting pressure. And then I was even telling my clients, I remember, boy, we really got to hold this line this week. If we don't, we could see worse rates. But I was hoping that we would, because I thought we could hold it and that we would see a little bit boost in the market. Well, that did not happen, unfortunately, and we did not hold that line, and we dropped in price, or got a bump in interest rates of 0.25% literally overnight from the September the 8th through on, and then on to September 9th. The very next day, we had a huge bump in rates. And so we've seen now we're living in that trading range, and we are seeing, so if you got pre-approved 2 to 5 weeks ago, it is a very good idea right now that you go back to your lender, if it's not me. And sadly, if it's not me, go back to your lender and double check your pre-approval. 1, if it was a tight deal and you knew that, you need to make sure that pre-approval is still good. 2, it's just important to know the payment difference, because 3/8 to 0.5% in rate, depending on when you were originally pre-approved, and depending on what price point you're in, could be somewhere between $30 or $100 a month. And so depending on what you're looking at to buy, that could either decrease your purchasing power by 10 to 15 grand, or it could just put you in a position where maybe you don't want to make that kind of a payment for that house. So these are the kind of things you want to know about. We had the Fed had their meeting this week. It did not help the markets either. That was not exactly what everyone expected. There were a couple of things that were pretty standard in there, but a couple of things that put some selling pressure on the bond market. So we're going to continue to watch that. We need to hold this line in the next week or two. There is still a very good possibility, because the market is overbought. And so what that means is that when it's overbought, it means it's a deal. It's a good deal for buyers. So investors can come in and put themselves in a position to buy bonds back, and that would be good and give a boost to bonds. That's what we're going to be looking for in the next couple of weeks. I will keep you posted on that, but that is where we stand today. So get those pre-approvals redone.